Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars and welcome back. So, progress and upcoming stuff. The last video we talked about the getting the passenger seat out, and this thing has been a challenge. Well, I did some YouTubing, searching out on the internet. And I want to give a special credit to Mercedes Source, Ken, up there in the state of Washington, wherever he's at, because he had a video on removing the seat from a 123 chassis, the wagon. Well, the concept is still the same, and it's quite a deal because remember in the last video the front bolts were already loosened, but I couldn't figure out a way to get the back ones out. Well, with his video he shows you how to do it, and one of the things was to take the back ones out first. Well, unfortunately the front ones were already out in this case, and so it was making it difficult for me to figure out what to actually do. So I'm going to show you, and if you need to refer back to it, I'm going to try and put a link to his video in the description, because this car is the same as the 123. Remember, this is the W108 chassis. So but I'll kind of go over the mechanics of it. So I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod, and then I'll actually show you. Now, while I'm doing that, in this era of Mercedes-Benz, since this doesn't have electric seats, this lever right here is a riser. So what it does is it allows the seat to move in an upward position, and then, which is designed for shorter folks, and then the lever down there is the front and back motion. So it's kind of a complicated thing, but what it does, and what Ken showed in his video, was you need to put the seat all the way back and then run the riser so that it allows the seat to move upward on its incline, and then put the seat all the way forward, and then you can access the bolts on the floor, which there's the one on that side and there's the one on this side. You can't access those. So what I was doing, and now that I've got the seat in the position to take the bolts out, I had removed this one. I had removed that screw. I also had removed the one up underneath and the one up underneath on that side. Well, now when I get the seat out, then I can put those screws back in because I have those sitting here on the floor. But right now, I'm going to put the camera on the tripod. You probably won't be able to see when I take the bolts out of that one and that one, but then I'll be able to remove the seat out of the car, and then we're going to look at it. Now, one of the things that I also noticed, and you can see this thing's still a hot mess under here. In 1972, underneath this seat, I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. That is a vent to give heat to the rear passengers. I don't know what American cars had done that back in that day, in that time period, but there you have it. You have actual heat that can come through for the rear seat passengers. So I'm going to lower this down a little bit just so that you can see it, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove remove the two bolts, and then the entire seat assembly should come out. So here we go. Hopefully these aren't real tight, and And Ken, of course, called them, they were 10 millimeter, and sure enough, it is a 10 millimeter. And I've got the one on the left, almost all the way out. Okay, bolts out on that one. And we'll do the one on the right. And the bolt almost out. All right, the bolt's out. So now I should be able to get remove the seat from the car coming out this passenger door. So, yep, it's loose, and the seat belt is loose. Now, this thing's probably heavy. What a filthy mess. But yes, there it is, folks. Got the seat out. I'm going to get the light here, and I'll take the camera off, and I'll show you what the inside of the car looks like with the seat out. So, there you have it. Now you can still take the carpet in and out without removing the seat. But as you see, I'm assuming that's a nut there, but I don't know if there's a nut in there. And so I'll have to do a little research on that. But then you look down here, and then there's the heat vent. So once I get the carpet cleaned up, I'll probably make it smell a little better in here too. But what a chore. But now I got to put the screws back in the rails of the seat, and then I'll clean those up and lubricate them and everything. But at least now I have this seat out that was the floppy mess. And we'll just kind of tinker with it on a couple sawhorses here in the garage, and clean this one up, and may end up doing it to the other, driver's seat. Now that we know how to get the darn things out easy. So, there you have it, folks. One passenger side front seat removed from the car so that I can do some more cleaning and work on the seat. So thanks for watching. Again, thank you to Mercedes Source, Ken. His videos I always seem to forget every now and then because I like to get started and figure things out for myself, but thank you to Ken for his videos on things related to the Mercedes-Benz, because what a big help that video was. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm going to have some more tutorial type videos coming along, because on this car, I'm going to take some of the wood out of it and I'm going to refinish it. I'm going to start with the door trims because it's simple, but and I've done woodworking most all of my adult life, and so I'm going to start with those and make them, sand them down and refinish them, and hopefully stay with the same color that's already in the car. So keep watching, because there's more to come on this car. Thanks for watching.